enough that you don't really know it's there, right?
I think, sadly, this has not been recording, Carrie.
Oh, dear.
Well, we will start again. This is Carrie Beal making her famous bathroom ganache.
Bathtub ganache. Doesn't that sound more,
Bathtub ganache,
more
yes.
respectable?
We liberated some raspberry jam from the breakfast buffet, and the waiter was generous enough to find us some heavy cream in the kitchen. And she's added a little bit of marmalade for a little bit of acid kick. As Carrie says, a little yellow to go with the red fruit. And it's looking pretty good.
Now, I need the tiniest bit of Easy Temper silk to go in this so that this ganache will set up more quickly. And we have about 400 grams of ganache. So we want about 4 grams of the Easy Temper silk. Do you see how wonderfully silky that is, just being overnight in the Easy Temper? So we are at 3 grams there. We are at 4 grams. Perfect. So I'm going to stir that into our ganache, and that's going to stabilize it, and probably within a period of about an hour and a half. And this ganache will be ready to cut.
You can see the lovely frame that we found.
Jury rigged, yes,
Yes.
indeed.
Emptied out some of her tools, lined it with plastic wrap so it can lift out.
Now let me actually grab our tasting spoons.
Are you sure?
Our tasting spoons from out of our luggage, so Ruth can taste and I can taste, and we need to decide whether or not we want to add a little more of the orange. I always find that ganaches when they're warm are just not easy to identify.
That's not bad, but I probably would like a little orange.
A little more orange? Okay.
What do you think?
Sounds good to me. Think the whole thing?
Why not?
Okay. Call it raspberry marmalade.
Yes.
Yeah.
And isn't this a cute spoon? I wonder where Carrie found that.
Liberated, you say? Liberated?
Liberated, yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're having a beautiful sunny day here in San Francisco, the only one we've had, and the only one we're likely to have.
There was sun yesterday morning.
A little bit. We had some liquid sunshine like Hawaii, but the sun was shining and
lovely little sunshine.
It was raining.
Okay, what do we think? Better?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely better. Definitely better. Now, trick is to get it in here without bringing the plastic down on the sides.
I would like just a kick of salt, just a touch of salt, but I don't think we have any, do we?
Let me see.
I
got pepper. Do you want to kick a pepper?
No. Well, that might be interesting.
You know what? I think pepper would be quite lovely in there.
You do have your salt and pepper?
I just have my pepper. Oh. So this is a little Magnum.
Oh, the little grinder?
Baby pepper grinder. This thing
Can you go fine?
Beautiful. Maybe, but I think I would need a coin to do it. No, it's actually set pretty fine from the look of it.
Okay, so we're going to have
a
just a little
dusting.
pepper. I think that'd be nice. That'll give it a little kick.
Yep.
I think that's enough, don't you?
I think it's enough. I think that's enough for a 400 gram batch for sure.
Yeah. That's why I use salted butter, even though people say you should not use unsalted. But I like just that little touch of salt.
This is a clean spoon, so I'm going to take this ganache back out of here to mix in the pepper. Now, would you like another taste?
No, I can.
You're just gonna,
it is what it is, and
it is what it is. You're right.
I'll taste it from the bowl.
There is no going back, is there?
Now, normally the chocolate doctor would have latex gloves on her hands and a hairnet, but being bathtub ganache, you get what you get.
You get what you get. Exactly right. be a little thicker than we would normally like. Let's see if we can.
Carrie doesn't travel light. I mean, this is just some of the stuff she brought.
We are here at a trade show, you know. We do have to have a few odds and ends.
And she never travels without her easy temper.
At least not to a trade show. Okay. So I would like that to flatten itself down in the corners a little bit, but you know what? It is what it is.
Yes.
So I'm going to set that aside, and in a couple of hours, we're going to give it a little cut. I'm not going to put it in the fridge. I don't want to artificially speed up the crystallization because you don't get the same quality of crystals if you do it that way. So we've got a tiny little bit more here, and I think I'll just put it out onto a piece of something, a piece of parchment, or I've got some.
Sorry, I'm no help when I'm
do with
doing
them?
this.
Yeah.
Oh, here's some.
Here, yeah. I just got a couple of these pieces of hamburger paper, wax hamburger paper. So
Again, she always travels with whatever she could possibly need.
yes, you just never know, and invariably it's like, oh, I should have brought. So I add that to the list, and then the next time I do. Of course, we forgot paper towels when we came this time. Actually, I had to take them out in order to put something else in my luggage. So fortunately, the Intercontinental down in their women's bathrooms on the 3rd floor have the most gorgeous napkin type towels.
Do you think they're in the men's restrooms too?
I bet they are, but you know what?
We
I
could
have
go
not.
find out.
I have not been in the men's restroom in this particular facility. I have in some other facilities.
But the day is still short.
The day is young.
The day is young.
The day is young. Yes. All right. Well, there you go. Bathtub Ganache.
And we'll come back a
Check
little
in with you
later
later.
with the finished product.
Indeed.